Today we'd like to discuss parking transportation options for employees at the University of Michigan. In this presentation, we'll give you a brief overview of logistics, transportation, and parking, including bus services, alternative transportation, and parking options. The information contained in this video is geared towards regular faculty and staff at the University of Michigan. If you are a temporary employee or work less than a 50% appointment, please contact Parking Customer Services regarding the costs for parking permits and alternative transportation programs, as your expenses and eligibility are different from what is in this presentation. All University of Michigan bus services are free. Our buses carry over 7 million people a year and run from 5:15 a.m. to 1:15 a.m. on weekdays. Most buses do not run on weekends, however, we do have alternative parking options for weekends. On our website, ltp.umich.edu has a list of all bus routes and schedules. We also highly recommend downloading Double Map on your smartphone. Once it's downloaded, search for the University of Michigan Magic Bus. You'll be able to see in real time where all the buses are located on campus, and you'll be able to select your route, find out when the next bus will arrive at your location. The university also has paratransit service in place for students, staff, and faculty with disabilities. Please call 734-764-3427 for more information. The University of Michigan has partnered with the Ann Arbor Area Transportation Authority, also known as the RIDE. All the RIDE buses are free for University of Michigan students, faculty, and staff to use. You'll just have to have your M card ready to swipe when you board the bus. The RIDE also has a number of free parking lots around Ann Arbor. Plymouth Road at 23, Miller Road at 14, Green Road, State Street, and the Pioneer High School lot are all serviced by either the U of M buses or the RIDE buses with stops all over campus. Please note that while the State Street lot is also serviced by the RIDE buses, it does not have a direct route to medical campus. Visit theride.org for bus route details. Express Ride is a fare-based service coming from Canton and Chelsea. We offer this program at a 50% subsidy for University of Michigan faculty and staff members. Please visit theride.org for pickup times and locations. Here's some more information about using the RIDE website to plan your trip, track your bus, set up alerts, and find out routes and schedules. Be sure to visit theride.org for more information. Next, we'll discuss ride-sharing and car-sharing options. First is carpooling, where you and your coworkers get together and drive your or their car into work every day. You then share the cost of a parking permit with everyone in the carpool. If you have 4 or more eligible riders, you may be able to purchase a parking space. Van pooling is where 6 or more of your coworkers get together and commute in a university-provided van. You then split the cost of fuel with everyone in the van and pay a $25 pre-tax fee each month. We currently have over 100 vans coming into the university each day. Our van pools come from all over, north, south, east, and west. Flint, Shelby Township, Toledo, Jackson, and from many other locations. Visit our website to connect with a van pool in your area. Last is Zipcar, a car-sharing program. This program is designed for faculty and staff who do not have a vehicle or who use alternative transportation and need to have access to a vehicle from time to time. Check out zipcar.com to find more information. We have bike loops on all campuses that are free for you to use. Bike lockers are available for purchase and can be found on Medical and North campuses, East Ann Arbor, and Wolverine Tower. There's also a bike storage facility attached to the Thompson Street structure on Central Campus. In partnership with Arbor Bike, we have a bike sharing program where you can rent a bike by the hour, day, month, or year. If you're interested, please visit arborbike.org for more details and for more information on how to obtain bike passes to use the bike sharing system. Motorcycles and mopeds are allowed on campus and no permit is required. However, you cannot park in a regular vehicle space. You must park in designated motorcycle-moped spaces. To find these, please visit our website, ltp.umich.edu, for locations, or refer to the map found in your packet. As we mentioned earlier, most buses do not run on the weekends, and you'll find that most carpools and van pools don't either. Starting at 5 p.m. on Friday and going until 6 a.m. on Monday, you can park in lots M29, M28, and M27 for free. Starting at 6 p.m. Friday and going until 6 a.m. Monday, you can park in the Ann, Catherine, or Glen structures for free. The gates will be raised and you'll be able to enter and exit as you need. Please note that in your packet there is a handout with this information listed. Now on to parking permits. The university has a color-tiered parking system. Gold is the most expensive option, and parking is very limited. Gold permits are mainly used by physicians. Next is the blue permit. You'll find blue parking in campus core areas. However, capacity is very limited. Yellow is the third option and will be within a reasonable walking distance to campus. Finally, the cheapest option is the orange permit. Orange lots are mostly found on north and south campuses and will require a bus ride into a core campus area. As we mentioned earlier, we have color-tiered parking, which means if you buy a blue permit, you can park in any blue, yellow, or orange lot. If you buy a yellow permit, you can park in any yellow or orange lot, and if you buy an orange permit, you can park in any orange lot. You can always go down the tier, but never up. We have 3 different types of permits you can purchase: an AVI device, a static windshield cling, or a hang tag permit. The AVI permit comes in blue or yellow only and is valid in structures and surface lots. There's a $20 device deposit on the AVI device. You'll get that $20 back when you return the AVI device in good working condition. The benefit of the AVI device is that it never expires, and we keep renewing annually as long as you have the device. The windshield cling and hang tag permits come in yellow and orange only, and they're valid in surface lots. Permits are assigned to an individual and not a vehicle, so you can easily switch the permits from one vehicle to another. Permits must be displayed in the fashion they were designed in order to be valid. The AVI device and windshield cling must be in the lower left-hand corner of your windshield, while the hang tag must be hanging from your rearview mirror. If they're not in these locations, you could get a citation for improper display. This is a map of the medical campus. Please take a moment to review the map. The parking lots and structures circled in red fill first, and these lots typically fill by 6:30 a.m. The parking lots and structures circled in blue are the second fastest to fill, and these lots typically fill by 7:50 a.m. The last structures and lots to fill are circled in green, and these are usually full by 9:15 a.m. Please take a moment to review the map of North Campus and focus on the orange lots that are circled. Bus service at the Glacier Way parking lot starts at 5:45 a.m., found here. The other circled lots have bus service that starts at 6:30 a.m., found here. The last bus leaves the hospital at 1:15 a.m. for return service to these lots. The lots are a short bus ride to and from the hospital. We strongly encourage the medical campus staff to utilize these parking lots and the bus service. In the packet of information, you have a complimentary orange parking permit so you can try the orange parking lots and bus service. Again, the buses run from 5:45 a.m. to 1:15 a.m., and so the majority of shifts on medical campus can utilize these parking lots and bus service. Lastly, take a look at the parking lot circled in blue here. It's the Green Road Park and Ride. We'll mention this lot on the next slide. We strongly recommend that all faculty and staff consider using the reliable bus system to get into their workplace. On the previous slide, we mentioned the Green Road Park and Ride. This is a free lot and no permit is required. We typically see over 100 available spaces daily. With the programs we have set up, all shifts that start after 7 a.m. and end before 4 a.m. are eligible to use this slot and have a reliable return service. Please feel free to use this slot. We have some information available on the programs on the next slide. This is a lot of information on parking options for if you arrive after 9 a.m. Feel free to take a picture with your smartphone so you can review later. Here's the overview. On North Campus, use NC90, NC91, NC92, or the Green Road Park and Ride. Take the appropriate bus into campus. If your shift ends after the bus is run, please use the late night pilot program that picks you up at the UH Taubman entrance from 10:30 p.m. to 4 a.m. If you would like this information to review, please see our website. Another parking location available to you are the orange lots on South Campus. These lots are not filling, and you can reach the medical campus by bus in about 15 minutes. This is a great option for staff coming into work from the south side of Ann Arbor. Buses start at 6 a.m., and the last bus leaves the medical campus at 1:15 a.m. If you're working later than 1 a.m., we have Safe Ride available for you. Safe Ride is a daily service provided until 2 a.m. Call or use the TapRide mobile app and request a ride. A university van will then come and pick you up. Please note that wait times could be up to 40 minutes. Emergency Ride Home is a program in place for alternative transportation users. This is a free taxi ride in emergency situations. It is available 24/7, however, it is limited to 6 times per permit year. Ride Home is also available to employees who need a ride after the bus is no longer running and Safe Ride is not available. To request a ride, call 734-647-8000 and select option 2. On the medical campus, rides are available through Safe Ride from 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. Pickup is at the Cancer Center. If you choose to park at South Campus, there's a nonstop bus route that runs from Medical Campus right to the orange South Campus lots SC6 and SC7 mentioned on the previous slide. This route is a more direct route and is in addition to the normal commuter route, so you have more opportunities to catch the bus and make it back to your vehicle quickly. It runs from 3:45 p.m. to 6:45 p.m. and only goes in one direction, from the hospital to South Campus. Let's talk about night shift. If you're working between the hours of 5:15 p.m. to 9 a.m., you may want to purchase a yellow AVI device, and here's why. With a yellow AVI device, Monday through Thursday, you can access the Wall Street structure starting at 5:15 p.m. However, you must exit by 9 a.m. Starting at 6 p.m., you can enter the P3 structure. However, you must exit that structure by 8 a.m. On Fridays, you can enter the P3, P4, and P5 structure starting at 5:15 p.m. and park all day Saturday and Sunday. You just have to be sure to exit by 8 a.m. on Monday. We have a handout in your packet that contains information on the Yellow AVI program. Please reference this document with any questions you might have. Everyone should have a proration schedule in your packet. Please pull that out now, as we will be going over the cost of the permits. Our permit year runs from July 1st through June 30th. To find out how much a permit is going to cost you, go to today's date. Follow that line across. In the second column, you'll see UC, which is the portion that your department pays for your permit. The next set of numbers, gold, blue, yellow, and orange, shows you exactly what you will pay personally for your permit. This is the amount that is owed from today's date until June 30th, which is the end of the permit year. We take the amount that is owed and split it up based on the number of payroll deductions left in this fiscal year. Please note that parking permit fees are deducted out of the second paycheck of the month if you are paid bi-weekly. For employees paid monthly, the parking permit fees come out of each paycheck. Parking permit fees are a pre-tax deduction. Next, we have parking signage examples. Let's take a moment to look at the very first sign. You will see a sign like this at every entrance to a structure or surface lot on campus. The top portion of the sign will tell you what color the structure or surface lot is. In this example, it's a yellow lot. The second thing the sign will tell you is when a permit is required. In this example, you must have a U of M permit from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. The third section of the sign shows you other permits valid in the lot or structure. And finally, the lot or structure location will be listed at the bottom of the sign. For the other three signs listed on this slide, these signs are within a lot or structure, designating the requirement of a special permit. You must have the related permit in order to park in these signed spaces. For example, to park an accessible parking space, you must have a U of M parking permit, state-issued placard or license plate, and a U of M verification decal. The U of M verification decal is free, and you can get one on our website or at any of our office locations. The reason for the U of M verification decal is because in the past, unfortunately, we had too many faculty and staff borrowing someone else's placard, and therefore ran out of room for those who truly needed accessible parking spaces. We'll take a moment to discuss each bullet point on the slide. In your packet, you will find a copy of the parking rules and regulations. Please read them. These are some of the highlights. Only one parking option per person, and there's no sharing of permits unless you're in a registered carpool. There's no queuing in the drive lanes. Queuing is when you line up outside a structure entrance or in a parking lot and wait for the gates to open, or wait for someone to leave a parking space. You can exchange your parking permit once per permit year for free. We know you're all just starting out here, and we hope you are with the university for a long time. However, if you do leave the university, please return your parking permit. You are financially responsible for your permit until it is returned to our office. You are also strongly discouraged from parking in any patient or visitor areas unless you are a patient or visitor. Smoking is prohibited on campus, and this includes all parking lots and structures. And finally, always park between the lines. If you are found parking over the lines, you could receive a citation. You will sign off on the parking rules and regulations, so please make sure you read them. We have 2 locations to serve you. The first is located in UH South on the 2nd floor at the hospital. We are there Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 3:45 p.m. This location has a 24-hour drop box in case you need to return your permit and the office is closed. Our main location is located on Central Campus at 523 South Division Street. We are there Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. On Wednesdays, we are open from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. This location also has a 24-hour drop box. One final option for you to consider is the newest parking option for parking at Michigan Medicine. Here's an overview. You'll park at the East Ann Arbor Medical Campus lot, EC1, shown here on the map. This lot is free and no permit is required. Shuttles will pick up parkers from shelters located within the lot and transport them directly to the medical center. This service is available starting on Mondays at 4:20 a.m. and is available through Saturday at 1 a.m. With round-the-clock coverage during the week, it works well for almost all staff shifts. It drops off at the Cancer Center Circle Drive as well as the UH South staff entrance. For additional information, please see our website. Okay, that was a lot of information. So now what should I do? Use the complimentary orange parking permit. It's free. In the meantime, you'll be able to go online and order your permit at permits.ltp.umich.edu. Permits take approximately 5 business days to come in the mail, so please plan accordingly. If you need a permit other than orange and you need it today, feel free to stop in our office at either 523 South Division Street or our UH South office at the hospital. For those attending an orientation session on Tuesday at NCAC, please note your complimentary orange parking permit is valid in lot NC53. From NC53, if you walk east, you'll be at NCAC in approximately 10 minutes. Refer to the map in your packet for additional information.